Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky and what is a under freezing temperatures Western Kentucky today. So we're going to try and get through this playthrough without letting my teeth chatter. We're continuing our playthrough of Total War 3 Kingdoms using the 8 Princes DLC, playing as Sima Ai. And we have all our attentions right now going on in the north with Sima Y having sent some incursions down, so we'll see how that resolves. Overall, as a quick refresher, as far as diplomatic status, we're pretty much only at war with Sima Mao, a vassal of Sima Y, and Sima Y himself. Everybody else, overall attitude in general towards us is very positive. I am very nervous, even though Jikan down in the south is an ally of ours. His growth is going unchecked into these abandoned provinces, and at some point we're going to have to address that before I have this big monster down on my southern border. But for now, it looks like my attentions need to come to some kind of resolution up north so we can figure out what we need to do. I believe, let's see, we got Sima Shuo, one of our new sons, leading the army down here, kind of counteracting the force of Sima Y coming down here, and I think we match up okay. While we have a slightly larger force, they have some stronger units scattered throughout compared to me, but we're full, or mostly full strength, or will be full strength after this turn. And we've just taken over the city here, and we kind of have the river. We're just off the river here, so I'm kind of thinking for the winter, so we can pounce on Sima Mao over here. We kind of position ourselves up on the border for the winter. We may draw the Sima Y's force north. We'll see how that plays out, or if we get ourselves in a silly pincer move between the forces of Sima Mao and Sima Y, but I have a feeling her general direction was moving south, so let's hope that continues. And I haven't taken her from those plans because I don't want to get pincered up here with Ling Hong. So let's, I think that's pretty much it. Overall, that's all we're at war with, so I'm not going to really focus on anything else. We have a problem, definite problem from food that we're going to have to find a way to address. That's definitely an issue for us. But let's get on to the next turn. And she does move south to the edge of the river. He's moving down the river. Try to figure out, does Sima Y have... Yeah, he's continuing his expansion unchecked in the south. That has me concerned. Not at the moment, but yeah, I definitely need to keep my eye on that in the south. Ruan Shen would like military access, but right now I have no reason to grant it, nor do I need it over there, so we're just going to reject. Money always comes in handy, but... So Sima Mao has been succeeded by Sima Tsui. So it looks like we're clear to move forward into that area. What else do we have? Intercept a missive. A scout reports to you with a missive. Intercepted, they say, on its way to parts elsewhere. Although the information within is valuable, there is also written vile untruths about you. You could destroy it, valuable information and all, to deny these slanders attention. But will you? So I can gain some unpopularity between most factions with these quote-unquote untruths. Subtle. So do I want to lower some popularity? Is it time where I want to do that? I think what I want to do is resolve with Sima Y before I start upsetting people. I don't need, with just my limited armies right now, too much activity on massive fronts in my mind. Okay, and our food is back okay, so that's good. So apparently it was a one-turn winter thing that we saw. So I'm going to burn it. Help a little on my might alignment. Not that I'm anywhere close to gaining anything there. And I'm getting close to the next level in mind alignment, but I don't want to take the hit right now for unpopular, so we're just going to burn it. Nobody needs to know about me. Keep it secret. And we have a scholar, so let's see if we have anybody needing some cunning character help. In fact, the first one I open up, Zhu Hang, one of my newer strategists. We're just going to park you right there. And there we go. Got a lot of new characters moving through the area, and we got some food coming through with irrigated paddy fields, so those are built in. And we have a promotion, Gangsha Ru, excuse me. Let's see what best can be used for you. Gangsha Ru. You don't have archers in your retinue, so that's kind of not necessary. Unlocks counteract corruption. I'm kind of leaning towards negating charge. Yeah, I'm thinking since you aren't really working to counteract corruption, I guess my best move right at the moment initially is bravery, adding to my expertise, which is my strength, enabling charge negate, and enables immune to fear and terror. So yeah, I like that for my own retinue. That's the one we're going with. Alrighty, now we got some move to take charge of. Let's see, I'm thinking down here, Sima Shuo, making a move on Changsha, my trade port, and that's something I don't want to risk losing. That's a big income maker for me, so let's move up towards the trade port. And you, Sima Ai, I'm going to go protect Zhangling. We don't know exactly what Sima Y and his General Qisheng are up to yet, so let's get ourselves in the river, and let's get into Zhangling. Kind of position ourselves to be able to react to his trip down the river. And I think with you, Ling Hong, we're going to go move right over there to the livestock farm. Now that we're in the spring, and it's a Pyrrhic victory. What kind of a map? Let's see if he'll surrender. I doubt it. Yep. What kind of a map are we looking at? Are we talking about a defended... No, we're not. Not a defended livestock farm. It's pretty much wide open. Pyrrhic victory. They outnumber us because of the garrison, so I think we can afford... I don't have anybody near to relieve them right away. We're going to take a turn to see about starving them out. Take that approach a little bit, see if we can weaken them down a little bit since they outnumber us. And what do we have available as far as to build? We're on our way to merchant warehouses in Changsha, Zhangling. Oh, we can definitely build up some trading ports here to help our commerce income, and so that, I think, we have okay income. We have the ability to do some upgrading even, and building that next army, so that's definitely got to be a goal of ours. So we'll spend a little bit on income. We're sitting at 2308, so I'm happy about income. Is there any quick, immediate upgrades that I need to look at? Since I have some funds, as we start thinking about finally being able to, in fact, this little upgrade, I'm thinking for me a halberd it's an upgrade to infantry of Jing, my medium spear infantry, got better melee toughness, not so much melee power. But yeah, we're gonna swap these guys out as my one big woohoo move that we got going here. And I'm kind of thinking that's where we'll leave this turn. I'm kind of looking out here. I don't know that I have any trade deals open to help my income even more? No. To have a lot of non-aggression pacts with quite a few people. So I'm really not looking to that, because once Sima Y is out of the way, I'm going to start cutting into my flexibility on how I need to, or how I can expand. Sima Jian can become a vassal potentially. Where is he? He's way up here. We'll just take a look. Oh no, it says maybe he could become a vassal, but I don't think maybe is anything close right now. Look at that, negative 44.2 to make this work. No thank you. Let's just get back in here and zoom on in and see how they react to our moves and see what our next play. We'll see if he, Sima Mao, or I guess the new guy taking over for him, Sima Tsui, comes out and breaks our siege, and see what these other forces of Sima Y do. Let's take a look. Taking a trip on the river. She's changed her mind. She didn't like me, and he's coming down the river too. Look at that. So does that mean they're joined up on the river? What does this mean? We could become the vassal of Sima Yue. He will guarantee our autonomy, and we will receive payment for him, but of course we will be paying him a lot, so we're not going to get into that arrangement. Now, do we have the ability on the rivers to reinforce each other? Are these guys considered separate entities? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to. So the siege continues, so they're going to be weakening down a little bit. That's good. I don't mind weakening them down a tiny bit. The Jin Empire signed peace treaty. That's fine. Friends, Daiwuan Meng and Qijun are now friends. And what kind of new ancillary do we get? A clay ox helping someone's authority. Do we have anybody needing some authoritative assistance? Ling Hong, Sima Yin, Sima Shuo. You're new guy. Do you have any? Yeah, you have a need. Oh, we also have cunning here with the 9 chapters of the mathematical art. So we're going to park this right there for you. Increase your authority. And we may have, I don't know that we have anybody that needs the cunning and satisfaction right now. Yeah, that's 8. That's even better than what we have. All right, that's 8. That's better than what we can offer with this. But we have Zhu Heng that we just gave the scholar to, that he can use it. Let's get it parked over here. At least one of them. I think there were 2 of them, it said. There we go. Okay, I don't care that much for river attacks. I don't like the odds. So we'll just keep parked in the city and see what he does. If they decide to team up, move down to Changsha, we'll just have to react and come after him. And in the meantime, has things changed over here? I don't know. Now it's down to a close victory, so I'm thinking maybe one more turn of getting his tummy to rumble, getting him to weaken out and starve him out may be in our benefit. And we'll be ready for an open field battle. So let's continue this siege and continue to see how Sima Y and his forces react. Excuse me. And we'll see. Let's see, what have we got here? Merchant warehouses are built. Our income is holding steady, holding solid. And the Grand Trade Port in Jiangling has been built too. That was quick. Quick construction. So we have lots of building potentials coming up. Let's take a peek in Changsha. Is there anything we have burning need to build over here or upgrade. Let's see, Craftsman Workshop, that's lowering our support, but support right at the moment is good, but why is it good? No, there's no special events that I notice up here, so not concerned that all of a sudden this positive +9 is going to disappear on us. So maybe we can at some point. That'll increase income from commerce. What do we got here? The Academy, it'll increase our Reformation and increase our noble support even more. Let's just go ahead and do a nominal little upgrade. But keeping a lot of my funds in reserve, so if I need to pop up a new army, I have a little flexibility, because I do believe I have the ability now. Yeah, I have 4 armies available, it says right here, and we're only utilizing, we're only utilizing 3. Ideally, I'm holding off, I think, for my next son. He's age 16 right now, Sima to lead that force. So that's kind of why you're seeing me hold off. I probably should be going ahead and putting together a couple other pieces with that maybe. Yeah, but right now I'm just kind of holding off, keeping that in my back pocket, the ability to build another army, and maybe I will if he moves down on Sima I city of Changsha, the small regional city. Let's just end this turn and see how they maneuver on that river, because that's going to really determine what kind of activity takes place coming up. Okay, she's moving back down the river. She goes ashore. She's moving on Changsha, the small regional city. In fact, they both are. So it is time to work on relieving the city. And they're both in forced march. In fact, who do we got peeking out over here? Nothing too strong. I didn't quite catch who it was when they were moving, but we got to get motoring now, guys. The finest armor. A cart arrives near capital filled with various goods from across the land, so we'll take a look at that armor when we have a chance. We have a new ancillary, Sebastian of Fire is that armor, so it looks interesting. What kind of diplomacy we're looking at? Jin Empire signs a peace treaty with Sima Lun. Got new people moving through, and we built the academy and a livestock estate in Wuling. So our income is now over 3,000. Our income continues to grow, and we can get down pretty far. I don't think there's a reason to force march, because I'm not going to make it there anyway, I don't think. Now I can get down there into the city on a force march, so let's do that and reinforce the city. And then at the same time, we're going to have to get Sima IE moving down. Who are we looking at over here? Ah, the other force of the who we're about to attack, Sima Tsui. I think we're going to attack now in the harvest time, and we're going to get Sima IE ignoring this small little force that's having a lot of people, a lot of attrition there, but so we're going to move Sima IE out. No, 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 onto the river, dude. So his abilities to reinforce down here have been delayed. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Misclicks are not helping the matter at all. So in the meantime, let's get over here with Sima Tsui and see what this attack looks like to take over Zhangling, the livestock farm. Still looking at a close victory. Of course, now as far as who we have available as far as quantity of forces, it's looking like it's in our favor now. So let's get down in there on this open map and do a little battle. Okay, pretty wide open map, a few scattered trees here and there. I have a feeling with my trebuchets he's going to be want to advance on me. And it doesn't look like he's going to be reinforced at all here. Let's see, what have we got? Is this... This little farmland over here is impassable. So I'm kind of thinking we got hills here to work with that we're sitting on, but I like the idea of kind of having this help protect my flanks a little bit. In fact, we got this little farm here that they can't get around, so why don't we work with that in mind? And we will get Gong Sharu's force kind of parked in between these guys right here. We'll probably advance up there, make that our line, our unflankable line, and we will bring these little swords guys, our swordmen. In fact, we'll bring one on this side to guard that side and one against a flank on this side, and then we have our cavalry for sure. And I think there's no reason not to just hold back our archers, because these guys have formation defenses. So we'll just park our archers behind. They'll be somewhat protected from ranged fire, I'm guessing. And with a buff from one of my leaders over here, this guy, Gong Sharu, we're going to bring you over here to add a little protection against ranged fire. I'm kind of thinking Ling Hong, if they're up for it. Now, Ling Hong, you're not the strongest one. Gong Sharu is my strongest one. So I don't know that I'm going to look at doing any duels either. Well, let's get our trebuchets over here. We want them protected. We'll just park them right there. They have pretty good range from there. And then we got flanking cavalry. Do we have the ability to hide them in these trees? Doesn't look like it. It's not thick enough trees, but no matter. We'll keep them there. We'll get ready to flank around on this side with our anti-artillery, anti-archer things, and we'll bring you, my last general, up this way. Okay. I think we are ready, so we'll take our positions here and let's see how this battle develops. Let's rush up there. We'll bring up our archers right behind. Okay, our front line is in place, and I think we're going to build them in shield wall mode. Make them somewhat of a tough nut to crack. We're going to keep our flank forces nearby in case we need to support for whatever reason in the middle. And we will start flying our cavalry to the back to worry about their archers. Kind of thinking, who are the best? Those medium halberds right in the center look ripe to be a target. Medium spear infantry, I kind of like the idea of targeting them also. And watch them advance, and I think it's time. I mentioned doing it. We got to get doing. We got the archers in the area. Time to go against their archers in the back. Time for some flanking moves over here too. Our archers seem to be wearing them down well. I think we're just going to go against all of their artillery units in the back. We got to keep, they're bringing back halberds and stuff to go against my cavalry, so let's keep them moving. Let's keep them moving and disrupting. I have confidence in my line being able to
不也就
hold.
这点能耐，何不再努力一把？敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫，顽强不屈，诛灭敌军。
Okay, time to get you out of there. Do we have any... So the line up front is just falling apart on their part. Come on, get out of there. We don't need to be meleeing with their strong units.
速速前进！杀呀！准备好了。敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
Let's see if we can't start taking it to their generals. Start running them down. They're weakening fast. This has turned into an easy victory on our part. Let's do some running down on their generals. Take them out of the picture. See if we can't take some of their soldiers out of the picture. Although this should be the end because they're stuck. So let's just claim victory on this one. We won't need to run this one out. And we got a decisive victory out of that. So I'm happy with our little bit of siege. We probably could have won the battle right off the bat, but we had the time, keep our losses to a minimum, and take over the new territory in Jiangling. I think, what was it? Jiangling, the livestock farm. Okay. Some more much needed cash. We're going to occupy the livestock farm. And now it looks like the only forces of Sima Tsui are right over here, and they are deserting like you wouldn't believe in record numbers. So the problem, or the danger now, is we got strong forces coming down here against Changsha, the small regional city. They don't have any trebuchets, so it looks like they're going to have to siege, is what I'm hoping for, and therefore we may have time to react. We may have time to react. So what have we got? We got Sima Y and his jade mine just to the north. I'm wondering if we start with two of his armies down here, hopefully with my forces reacting to be able to take care of it. Maybe it's time to send Ling Hong to the north and send a message to Sima Y. That might be the play. We're still happy. Everything's still happy in the south. They're still allies. He's expanding. He's got the island down here now. It's like, oh boy, oh boy. So as long as things are steady, we'll keep working on Sima Y in the north, try to eliminate that immediate threat. Let's see, occupation, we've taken it over. Commandery is now secured, and killed in battle was, yeah, the enemy strategist. So let's take a look at this Bastion of Fire. It adds a lot of instinct, takes away from expertise, enables terror, and gives a charge bonus. Even though it slows down our speed, it gives a charge bonus. So do we have maybe a Bujun type character that this might work with? What do we look at? Unyielding scale mail. Base armor 80, so it's a stronger piece. And let's see, it doesn't hurt his melee attack rate, has the same charge bonus, it enables terror. Yeah, so I'm thinking we are gonna upgrade. And Bujun, you have a new suit of armor. Looking good, looking good. All right, so now it's time to see how these forces react. Since I was able to retreat, I should ideally have had, dang it, Sima Ai halfway down this river in a better position to reinforce, but I'm hoping they have to siege and we won't get an immediate battle. Let's take the next turn and find out how these things develop.
考虑一下军事通行权的问题吧。
Sima Liang, he would like, or he will allow military access between our factions. and he would pay us 35.25. Wow, Sima Liang, where the heck? You're kind of nearby right here, aren't you? Wonder who you have your targets on. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to go ahead and do this for the cash because it'll help me to build that army I'm looking to build. Let's accept military access. Plus, it'll give me a little maneuverability moving north against Sima Y. Okay, we are sieged. So Sima IE, it's up to you. How fast can you get down there to break this siege? It's going to be a tough one. And you're an army without a home right now is what it looks like. How long before everything totally deserts you? That's what I'm curious about. Sima Yue declared war on the Jin Empire. In fact, that is Sima Yue. You're way, it's you way up there with all your vassals that we've battled with in the past. Let's see. The biggest thing I'm worried about right now is getting Sima IE himself onto the river. And I think we got to see if we can get him into forced march full speed. How much farther can we get down that river? Okay, we're in range now. We could have been on land right now. That would have been much better in my mind. What are we looking like here? How is that city looking as far as our garrison is keeping things positive? But even if we take the garrison out, we should be okay. So I think I'm going to start moving up towards that northern border. We have the ability, let's see where the roads go. We have the ability to move through Runan because we have an agreement now with Sima Liang. And I may be working up towards this little old jade mine moving north, take a little hurt to Sima Y as he has forces down here. Now hopefully I don't have to worry about losing Changsha next turn with two forces teamed up against me. That's going to be a tough one. Let's see, traits gained. Gongsha Ru is honest. Resolve it adds. Helps his corruption, and we are under siege. So I guess what we're going to do is take that trip north. And see what we see from Sima Y up in the north. Now we definitely have the ability. We got some damage going on here because we're under siege. I do have the ability, a spice trading port city. I think we're going to go ahead and build towards that since we got the funds. We're still 11,000. We definitely have the funds to be building with. Zhangling, do you have any other buildings that we could work towards? We got a spice trading port ability down here that increases income from commerce. Oh, that's converting. So no, we don't want to convert. I think we're happy right where we are with plus 200 income. Yep. That would hurt the Reformation. This one, farming estates, increases noble support, but it hurts the Reformation. We aren't hurting for Reformation here. What have we got here? A tea parlor. That can definitely help our income. So let's go with the tea house. And keep working on growing that income of ours. Okay, this is the time that will tell right here. We've got forces on the move and in place, and we're going to find out if Changsha gets attacked this turn. It's going to be a tough one for us. If it holds out one more turn, we got time for Sima IE to come down and help relieve the situation. Either way, if we end up losing the city, It's like, oh boy, do we have what it takes to be able to take it right back? There's a big question for you. What do we have as far as the ability to raise an army here down in the tea house? Who is available for us? I don't have... I think what we'll do, depending on how the result is of this battle this turn, that'll determine how quickly I push through and build my next army. I probably shouldn't be putting it off. I should probably do it right now. Family tree-wise, we're still sitting at age 16, so I got a handful of more turns here before we get another family member to lead the armies for us. Let's cross our fingers. Let's hit that next turn button and see what the future brings. Oh, he backs off. Oh, look at that. That was unexpected, but they're staying teamed up, that's for sure. They're teaming themselves up. In fact, he's encamping himself right there at the moment. Zhu Wenfang, non-aggression pack. I think I'm done with non-aggression packs, especially on people that I don't even know where they are. Zhu Wenfang. I don't even see you on here. Down here. Yeah, we're gonna not do that. I don't need any. I had a reason for non-aggression packs with the vassals. To try and take vassal options out of action for, what's his face? Replace my dead general. Who the heck died? We're going to have to find out what's going on. Who died on me? Gong Ru. Oh no! Replace your dead general. Gong Ru. Oh my goodness. Well, let's start taking a look at who we got here. Wen Shuzhen was... That's very... Dang, that's not great timing, is it? We don't need... Ma Yu, what are you looking? Sima Yan you've been with. Final Rush. And we have Roar of the Beast. Kind of leaning towards, I like the looks of you, Ma Yu. And your force kind of dovetails in there as far as the retinue goes. I guess you'd just be taking over his retinue is what it would be. I think that would be a fit for us. I do believe. The other option, let's take a look at you, Tang Jingmin. I'm kind of leaning towards you, perhaps. Oh, you're the lumbering one, though. So much for agility and speed on the battlefield, right? Tolerant. It adds to corruption potential. Honest. Balances out that corruption. Wow. I want to find out how he died. Was it just... Well, he wasn't that old, was he? What are we looking at? Melee evasion buff. I think I'm going to go with Ma Yu. We're going to change up a little bit in this army here. and add Ma Yu to the fold. I don't know. Let's see. Bu Jun. He's not going to get along with Bu Jun, but he's not anywhere near the army of Bu Jun. So I'm thinking... Oh, no. That's all positive. So there isn't... I don't see negativity on Bu Jun. Oh wait, Ma Yu. Now I'm seeing it. How is this? Okay, here we go. Here's what I want to see. Bu Jun, he's not. Li Han, who's in this army? Sima Yin, Sima Ai. So I'm thinking it's not an idea. Well, for everything you would need to be getting along with in this army, I think we've got to fit Ma Yu. So I think this is what we're going to do. Confirm it. So we've gained faction developments of industrial stability, so we'll have a new reform to take a look at. Let's go find out exactly what happened. See if it tells us. Sieges and blockades. First of all, it has ended. We know that. The long way around. You have been crafty and patient in your rule. You have said the right things to the right people and have at last drawn the attention of the Empress. Yet your attempt to secure a high office has been blocked by her advisors. You could appeal to her directly, but her retinue would be displeased. Now I can get 10 in my mind alignment. That's going to help me tremendously with my ammunition rate on my archers. I kind of like the idea. Diplomatic relations with the Jin Empire, not feeling that that's all that important for me right now. So let's concede. Gain the mind alignment. Gain my... That's good. Gain my extra ammunition. In research rate doesn't matter. Where research rate is so good, we're researching anything we want. It's by natural causes. There we go. He was 64. How did I not see he was that old? Hey, by the way, that doesn't sound very old, does it? Age 64. Regardless of whether they achieved great things in their time or frittered away the years on trivialities, they were fortunate to have been granted a full lifetime to do with as they wished. Huang Fushang, thank you for your services. Ma Yu has now been appointed to our army. Yeah, we'll take a look up here. Let's go take a look at reforms. And I'm thinking what I need to do is really look at some of these upgrades on units and get some of... I'm outclassed on some of these forces, and let's take a look at who would be available on some of these upgrades. Here we're looking at light axe, yellow dragons, and heavy spear cavalry. What are we looking at over here for field surgery? What does that unlock? It unlocks, onyx dragons, which I like the idea of. And then my heavy crossbow infantry. And what have we got here? We're looking at the light glaive infantry, pearl dragons, heavy halberd infantry. Now I'm kind of feeling this one. The mounted archers, I've never yet found really great uses for them, but I like those medium halberds. So I guess we're going to go ahead, improved cartography, and that's where we're going to go. It'll increase our movement, campaign movement range also, and reduce our chance of ambush. So movement range on the campaign also does not hurt us right now. Let's conduct that research. Alrighty, so now we got to figure out what it is that we need to move forward with. The question is, do we have abilities for night battle? How do I find that out? Let's take a look. Because if I'm going to move against them, I definitely want to use it as a night battle so I can go one-on-one. Sima Ai, what are your abilities? It says, will it... Oh, whoa. There's my retinue. My character enables night battles. So I do have night battles available with Sima Ai. So that may be what I work on positioning myself for. I worry on their part that if I get Sima IE up here too close, they can they can team up against him without me being able to support. So I'm kind of thinking I got to bring Sima IE down this back road and then try to pick them off in a night battle. So I'm thinking that might be the best move for me. Let's see, Sima IE, where can you get? You can get pretty far on forced march. Let's take you off forced march though and see how far you can get. Yeah, we'll just get you up this way. Thinking that's the best first move. And do I dare tempt them to siege and then move down on him? How far up? Because we would be able to. Let's see if we can tempt him to try and come back to Changsha. We'll pull out, see if they'll come in on a siege, and we'll come a storming down to see what kind of damage we can do on them. I'm kind of thinking that's the way I want to play it, and see if they'll fall for our little trap. Is that a trap that's going to work? What do y'all think? What do you all think? Is this a good move? Is this a bonehead move? Let's get in here to Changsha actually. We got some damage to fix while we're at it. We got the money to do it. Let's get that repaired and fixed while we're here. And let's pull my force out. Sima Shuo, let's see if we can get them to fall for the trap. That's what I say too. Okay, the other option is to start building that last army, but we're holding off. We're holding off, hoping. Whoa, we have an advisor position that has opened up. Oh, because Gong Sharu was my advisor. So we got to figure out. Let me look at the happiness of my court. Zhu Heng is not happy, but I don't know if he's the one I want as my advisor. Desires higher court position. So maybe as my advisor. Kind of liking the idea of maybe moving my an administrator position up. Who's the unhappy one again? Zhu Heng? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Maybe I'm foreseeing something. Gong Sharu. Actually, I thought Gong Sharu died. No? Yes? No? Wasn't he the one that died? Bueller? Bueller? What's he still sitting in here for then? Now I'm curious as all get out. Let's take a look at my armies. We got Sima Ai. Yeah, there's no Gong Sharu there, but he's still sitting in my chair as an administrator. So I'm thinking maybe. Who are you down here? Oh no, Gong Sharu is down here, so I still do have Gong Sharu. Who is it that died? How quickly we forget. It was a different sentinel of some kind. Huangfu Shang. That's who died. That's who died. So, he was my advisor. So I'm almost feeling like it's time. Who would be the best one to promote? Who is the best one for me to promote? We got Sima Yin. Kind of thinking that's not a bad choice to promote Sima Yin. And then Sima Yin, I'm thinking we want to promote you. Can we just drag you up? No, let's see if we can promote. What does that do? That's just a minor promotion. So let's remove you from that office of administrator. Let's move Juheng, I believe, is the one we will move up. Lowers construction costs, increases reserves. He's not great, but it's going to give him a position to make him happy. And that's where I'm going to put him. And we have Changwu, Changsha already, but I don't have any complete. So let's see, where do I have the best income? And that's Wuling. So we will put him in Wuling. And then we will promote Sima Yin up here. Yeah, I think that'll work. I don't think we need to look at Lin Hong. I think, oh no, this does vary depending on who it is. +1 available assignments, redeployment costs, satisfaction. What does Sima, what does he bring to the table? Increases satisfaction, noble support. Yeah, I'm thinking Sima Yin is my new advisor. There we go. We have our court completed. We have some new traits. Huang Fu Shang is maimed. Oh, he's the one that died. That's why. That's weird that he gets the maimed trait. Daiwu An Meng gains a creative trait. And we got all the characters moving through. So that's where we are set up. Yeah, Zhu Heng is definitely happy again. Now the question will be, and this is where we're going to end the playthrough. Sorry for all that housekeeping there at the end, getting everybody in their proper administrator positions, but it had to be done. Oh, while we're at it, let's get up to the border. Ready to make an incursion into Nanyang, the Jade Mine. Now I think we're all positioned for next turn. Oh, look at this. Sima Y himself is nearby in the city of Zhangyang. So we'll see if that changes my mind in the north. And let's see if we can tempt the trap down here. See if they're going to go for Changsha, the small regional city, or see if something else happens. This is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. And if you have any other ideas on where we need to go with Sima IE and how we need to best expand, drop me a line. Let me know what you're thinking. Once again, ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky. Thank you so much for watching.